been destroyed, with 217 deaths recorded. It further revealed that 2,242 injuries were sustained and 122,293 hectares of farmlands washed away. With 176 local government areas affected. States affected still stands at 29. Let's take a break here. When we return, the Rendezvous segment. Do join us again. Glad to have you back on Sunday Rendezvous. Don't forget to join us live on our YouTube channel at NTA Enugu. Moving on, let's begin in Uyo with a story on harvesting the unharvested. A pathetic story of 17-year-old who got pregnant for his boyfriend who later denied her. This report tells the story in details. Take a look.
The atmosphere was charged with joy and excitement as the people
So what thing happened where the woman carry you go there?
The one employing you.
Because I can't believe.
Okay, you can't believe from your boyfriend or your husband?
My boyfriend.
Okay, so what thing happened?
My boyfriend denied me.
Imem, 17 years old, got pregnant for her boyfriend who later denied the pregnancy and abandoned her. Her parents, whose sources of livelihood are not guaranteed, in a bid to cover up the shame, hands her over to an orphanage in Owerri, unknown to them that it is a baby factory. There are several other stories of child harvesting and baby factories making the rounds, with young females between the ages of 15 to 20 as targets.
Since my assumption of duty in February 2024, we have recorded about 5 cases of baby factory, and we have been able to have 13 victims with 3 infants. That is altogether we have 16 victims, and we have arrested 8 suspects. For what we have done thereafter, we have been able to reunite them with their members of family, and we have counseled their family that they should take care of these ladies.
But why should a parent or parents choose this part of this honor? Is there any psychological problem somewhere? Some parents and a psychologist attempt to provide answers.
As a father, hearing such information going on in our society, it saddened our hearts.
It is very, very disturbing for one to link hunger and poverty to selling a fellow human being, in this case, children, which are gifts from God.
If these children do not have who to sell this child to, they won't be going into this. They won't start making it as a business, because some of them are doing it as business.
From the beginning of a lady that is not married to go in for sex, that is sin. First and foremost, that is sin. For her to produce or to give birth to the baby and sell it out is another sin.
Group influence. When people are influenced to a situation that they will be de-individuated. De-individuated means that you do not really stand by your original standards of behavior.
As rampant as this illegal trade may be in Akwa Ibom State, the police is yet to uncover any baby factory in the state.
We don't have the factories in Akwa Ibom, but we have a lot of Akwa Ibomites that are involved in this trade. They get the girls here to those camps in other places. Some under the pretext that they are going to give them work in Lagos, and they go to the camp and they lock them up there.
While the baby sellers get monetary values from their illegal deals, no one knows the fate of these innocent children who are sold out, not even the mother, as some of them end up in the hands of ritual killers.
Such a pathetic story there. We hope and pray for justice for the victims, especially Emem, the 17-year-old teenager. Moving on from Uyo to Lagos, where a 36-year-old Onitsha man excretes cocaine at the international airport and lot more on child trafficking. In this report, take a look.
The 36-year-old Onitsha-based businessman was arrested at the early hours of Thursday, 8 August 2024 at the old domestic terminal of the Lagos airport while attempting to board a flight to Abuja, where he was scheduled to join another flight to Vietnam at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. The suspect was under NDLEA surveillance following intelligence report. He was thereafter intercepted by NDLEA operatives who moved him into excretion observation, where he spent the next 12 days excreting the cocaine pellets weighing 1.282 kilograms. The agency also arrested 5 cross-border female drug traffickers at the Seme border while on their way back to Lagos from Ghana. Leader of the syndicate, a 42-year-old, has been under NDLEA radar before being tracked and arrested on Wednesday, 21st August, along with other members of her gang. At the point of their arrest, a total of 14 packs of loud were recovered from hidden parts of their bodies. Similarly, operatives at the Tinkan Seaport in Lagos on Friday, 23rd August, intercepted 2 containers which came from Mundra port in India. No fewer than 1,596 cartons of codeine-based syrup containing 319,200 bottles of the opioid, worth about 2 billion naira, were recovered from the containers during a joint examination with other port stakeholders. 2 ladies were arrested by operatives in Benin City for online sales of illicit drugs. A 21-year-old was arrested with 30 cups of cookies and 17 slices of cake, all laced with illicit substances. A raid operation at Ogada village of the state on Tuesday, 20th August, led to the arrest of a 50-year-old with quantities of cannabis. Drug raids were carried out in Kogi, Delta, and Yobe State during the week under review.
Back home, let's bring you the drama that greeted Governor Mbah during his visit to the 94-year-old popular music legend Mike Ejeagha. During that visit, the governor inaugurated multiple roads and also promised that his administration would take over the responsibility of the music icon.
The atmosphere was charged with joy and excitement as the people came out in their numbers to witness Governor Peter Mbah visit the 94-year-old music icon, whose folktale music dominated the airwaves in the 1980s and recently became a viral dance challenge, bringing his timeless music back to the limelight. Governor Peter Mbah's visit is part of an effort to recognize and appreciate the contributions of cultural icons such as Mike Ejeagha.
Mike Ejeagha wrote for the benefit of the people of Enugu.
Earlier, while inaugurating the roads, Governor Mbah reiterated his commitment to fulfilling his social mandate and gave assurance of the construction and dualization of more roads.
I want to assure you that the commitment we made to serve you with every fiber of our being can never be lost on us. And we're going to work for you with everything we have.
The Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure stated that the roads were constructed to stand the test of time.
This is one of the testaments to show that your love for your people is what goes on in your vein every day. Your leadership and your push, this is one of the results.
Elated residents of the area applauded the state government, noting that the road infrastructure will impact positively on their lives and businesses.
Indeed, Uwangbede Kama. Now, Governor Oti of Abia State eyes 24 hours trading in Aba, the Enyimba city. Let's get there.
This market, a matter of weeks, will be demolished to pave way for a modern mall with modern facilities under the public-private partnership arrangement. Governor Alex Oshun, who made the declaration, is targeting a 24-hour trading activities in all major markets in Abia State Commercial Hub, Aba, starting with the Koha Market, located in the heart of the city. The market deals majorly on Ankara of varying qualities, attracting patronizers from far and near. Already, the announcement is exciting the Taiwan gowns as they move as another milestone in the right direction.
We have a lot of fabrication potentials in Aba. And the best way to harness these potentials is to give them a modern center for commerce. We're building a Koha market, and that international what we need now is a lion. The governor wants a situation where come rain, come shine, market and business is going on. The government wants a center for commerce and other trading activities to go on without any impediment of communication.
And for us traders, we are happy that this government is now looking into the welfare of the masses. If you can imagine the kind of thing that is happening there, you rather know that it is the right time to change the form of that market and modernize it. It is a very good thing being,
The Abia State government, through the Abia New Vision, restoring hope to visitors who once abandoned the commercial city for infrastructural decay in the past. Ikechukundokwe, NTA News.
The popular perception.
In Akbo Community Delta State comes a story of a 75-year-old man with 7 wives and 25 children, all succeeding in a large-scale farming, which started with just 3 plots of land.
Niger Delta region can only be viable for crude oil production may just be a mere assumption, as our findings on about 15,000 arable plots of land will rewrite that narrative. He started out with just 3 plots of land, which he got on a 3-year lease, planting just 3 seedlings of oil palm.
70, I started to do my own. I continue small. But I can't get 3 advisors, old men. Then come tell me, say, one of the plant here, I limit yam, my plant a palm.
Today, Pa God Day, a Hiwari of Agbo community in Delta State, is not just a respected traditional ruler, but a successful farmer who has acquired about 15,000 plots of land with proceeds from his farm, planting and selling cash crops, which has earned him another title as one of the greatest farmers of our time. He records tremendous bumper harvests every year. Using the soil as a testament for uplifting souls and promoting agriculture, Pa Ehiwario is also an employer of labor.
Baba, he dey buy food for me every day. Now so we dey plenty, we dey work for her. He try, dey easy. Now here at the chop, I dey give my family, I dey give my children, all, with my brothers.
Every year, I normally benefit 40 tubers of yam, which she normally dashed me free of charge without paying anything. We have enough lands for farming what we are begging the federal government is they should come to our aids financially so that we can improve. All these ones we are doing massively, just our handwork, our struggling, trying to meet up with life.
Though with manual labor and crude implement, this septuagenarian, with the assistance of his 7 wives, still push to domesticate the federal government's call to produce what we eat and eat what we produce. But that is not without a call for intervention from government for modern equipment.
At least every year I buy 50 bags of fertilizer for my farm. Equipment concerning farming, any equipment at all, they will still give me fertilizer and the finance. We beg them now, let them try to help me. As I try to reach now, now they say I depress myself. So say federal government help me or state government help me, I will do more.
Pa Ehiwario says his off-takers come all the way from Warri and Asaba. His farm produce, especially the yam, is transported to the east and the south region of the country.
Lorry will come about 5 times load, for not factors, every year. At least 10 lorry.
As we say goodbye to this Green Revolution campaign field, the picture in our minds and thought is that of a future where many Nigerians will accept to return to agriculture, just like Pa Good Day Ehiwario, the Oriri one of Agbo Kingdom.
From Agbo, we head to Makode, Benue State Capital to bring you activities of teenagers on street hawking.
Longer news that many families have cultivated the habit of sending their children or house helps, mostly teenagers, to indulge in hawking of food items and other ways to make ends meet. And in Makudi, the Benue State capital, boys and girls in their teens are seen in major streets and markets hawking. Their reasons for hawking is all about survival.
Hungry now they sell pure water. But I want to sell to help my parents. I'm working because I want to help myself. I can buy anything that I want without asking my parents or stressing them for anything.
Though daunting for families due to the harsh economic realities, some parents say the trend is dangerous and risky.
They should know who they are giving their children to. If a person I go to the village and I'm doing nothing, I say just give. I want you to give me your child. I will come and train. I'm not training. So the parents should also be supervising. Even if you give your child out to your relation.
Parents will try and born how many they will able to train.
For these challenges to be surmounted, public affairs analysts say government should give more priority to the educational sector.
Like my child, as they finish school now this semester, I have fixed my children. At least some of them is staying with me in my personal shop.
For others, the full implementation of the Child Rights Act will go a long way towards protecting and giving the child a bright future.
In Oka, Anambra State, reactions trailed the launch of tricycle tracker technology by Governor Soludo.
Transportation for low and medium income earners in Anambra State, traversing every nook and cranny of the state while serving the needs of the people. The activities of tricycle operators in Oka is fraught with 2 major challenges: unfair charges by government authorities and theft by hoodlums. To stem the tide, the state government is implementing a tracking technology initiative with the aim of raising internally generated revenue while enhancing security through monitoring, making both riders and passengers feel safer.
But when we had a meeting with them sometime last year, their challenge was, yes, that's what they agreed to pay, because whether you go to work, you pay. If you don't go to work, you pay, because it's a weekly thing. So when you look at it, some of their complaints were genuine. So it got us thinking on how to resolve that issue.
In as much as the government is generating revenue and using it for the government, for the people, here it is a local development. What is bad is when the money is generated and is being misappropriated.
For the operators, their reactions are that of a mixed feelings.
Since the tracker can track whenever the keke is being
stolen. So if a tracker can find it, so it's more better because so many operators, they have lost their keke.
So, and I love what the government is doing.
That one, me, I don't like that can track away the one put now.
The state's effort to digitize and formalize the transport sector, according to respondents, remains a pointer to the call by residents of the state to address nagging security challenges bedeviling the state.
And that's how far we can go on Sunday Rendezvous tonight. On behalf of myself and the production crew, we want to say thank you for joining us, and do join us again same time next week for more. Thank you and good night.
Welcome to Garden Court Hotels and Resorts, situated at 3 Airport Corner Road, Airport Corner Bus Stop along Airport Road, Emene, Enugu. A home away from home, where all your needs are available, even at an affordable rate. Our ultra-modern guest rooms, spacious parking